MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Indians enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Walter Johnson will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt. In now, Dale Donaldson, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Dale Donaldson.
Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate, Toby Reyna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Johnson, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now the 0-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Reyna stands at first with 1 out. Again, another foul ball. The next 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 24.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 24. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another try at 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well hit to right. Just foul. The next 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians leave 1. It's the Tribe nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Ricky Vaughn gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, Corey Hunter.
Now here's the pitch. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
One out, nobody on. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Rod Carew. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
A ball and two strikes, the count now with the bases empty and two away.
Hey, this guy's dialed in right now. 2 strikeouts and still working ahead. This is going to be a tough test for the offense.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Carmen Killebrew would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Carmen Killebrew, and he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. First pitch of the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-2. It's a curveball taken low for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
A.J. Metcalf.
And the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Striding in for the Indians, number 13. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Willie Mays. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now the 2-1. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding in, number 12. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Ripped on the ground to first. While the throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
In now for Cleveland, Jake Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fastball well outside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Dale Donaldson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Toby Reyna.
At the plate, Toby Reyna. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Gonzalez is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Indians. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jim Thome, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Mitch Garver stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Eddie Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Line drive to center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Minnesota. They're down 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he fouls this one off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and two.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Stepping in now, number 24. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed, because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
At the plate, A.J. Metcalf. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knob.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Number 13 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. First and second now, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Willie Mays, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Two balls and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Into the box now, number 12. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, bases loaded. Popped him up. Garver over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Up next for Minnesota, Marwyn Gonzalez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Mays comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out, nobody on. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready with the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Taylor has a play. And that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. And now it'll be the catcher, Jake Taylor.
The catcher, Jake.
Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yale.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Dale Tomlinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Ready for another shot now. Toby Reyna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lee.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
2nd and 3rd here, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 24, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
1-0 count. Here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit to first. There is Killebrew. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Riding in once again, A.J. Metcalf. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Rich Hill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Number 13 will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set, and the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now batting, number 12.
Into the box, number 12. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
2 out, bases loaded. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Looking to leave him loaded. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's 7-0.
Now batting.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 12 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Jake Taylor, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Dale Tomlinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Now the 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Now to the plate, Toby Reyna. Here comes the first pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Cleveland's out in front, 8-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rod Carew. He drew a walk his first time up.
The second baseman, Rod
Pitch on the way.
Carew.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 2-1.
Ball, down.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Carmen.
Striding in, Carmen Killebrew. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Thome.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 on the ground to third, fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. A ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, still 8-0. Digging in once again, Lee Van Dyke.
Designated hitter, Lee Van Dyke.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Now the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
Nope, outside.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Number 24 is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 24.
Striding into the box, number 24. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
So coming to the plate, A.J. Metcalf. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Ready with the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, number 13.
Corey Garrett gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Garrett.
At the plate now, number 13. In there, now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Runner at second here with one man out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Guerin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Now back, the center fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Digging in now, Willie Mays. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball one.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, number 12. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Carew onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Indians forced to settle for 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Twins.
So striding forward now, Mitch Garver, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now batting, Eddie Rosario. pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive out to left center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Marwyn Gonzalez now. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
And it's in time to get him. But they do play to run on the play. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Torrey Hunter. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Adios, pelota. So it's a 2-run shot for Torrey Hunter. Home run number 5 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Max Kepler. And there's a base hit on the line. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
So now to the plate, Rod Carew, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Carew is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from it.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carmen Killebrew, runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Taylor. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 9 and the Twins 3. Ready now, Jake Taylor.
Leading off for Cleveland, the catcher, Jake Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two the count. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Dale Donaldson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now a hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting, shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Into the box, Toby Reyna. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here comes the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lee Van Dyke. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
In there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box now, number 24. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dewar, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Standing in now, A.J. Metcalf, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And he's out on the tag. But one run is in to score on the play.
Now batting, number 13.
So stepping in, number 13. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. He pulls into second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Tyler Duffy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Willie Mays, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Indians on top, 13-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jim Thome. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. One and two now.
Count 1 and 2.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, Mitch Garver. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now at the plate, number 12, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Number 12.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Outside, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Next for Cleveland, the catcher, Jake Taylor.
Now at the plate, Jake Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one away.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Dale Donaldson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Toby Reyna, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
First and second now, 1 man out. This is line to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner is in from second.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense. And now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
To the plate now, Lee Van Dyke. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Reyna rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Trevor May comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, number 24, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Garver over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, A.J. Metcalf.
Digging in, A.J. Metcalf. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Fouled off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Indians lead it 16-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eddie Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Donaldson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Marwyn Gonzalez.
Digging in, Marwyn Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In is Torrey Hunter. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
At the ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
The next twin up, Max Kepler. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota, and they remain well behind. Stepping into the box, number 13. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far.
Number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Mays, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 12 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler's there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Stepping in, Jake Taylor. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Tribe, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Stepping in, Rod Carew. A couple of walks for him thus far.
The second baseman, Rod Carew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Ball one.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Carmen Killebrew, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Reyna is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jim Thome.
Settling in now, Jim Thome. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Now the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, and as you can see, they are way behind. Ready for another chance? Dale Donaldson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Toby Reyna.
Digging in and looking for more, Toby Reyna. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hunter giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Standing in now, Lee Van Dyke. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, number 24. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Indians leave 1, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Number 26 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 26.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ball one.
Inside, ball one.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Man, this guy had it going on in this one. How about 15 punch-outs? That's not an easy thing to do on the mound.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a letter high fastball swung on and missed.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mitch Garver goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Final strike for the Twins. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
2 out, nobody on. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
16-3 today. The Tribe took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ricky Vaughn wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Walter Johnson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.